The night the princess disappeared, the kingdom celebrated because they believed she had been kidnapped. But the truth? She walked into the enemy's camp willingly.
No chance.
No fear. Only a secret burning in her eyes. They called her a traitor. But what if everything you've heard is a lie? She was the king's only daughter, raised in silk, trained in silence, and watched like a hawk. Her father was powerful, feared by all, but behind palace walls, he ruled with cruelty no one dared to speak of. The people suffered. Villages burned for disobedience. Even his own blood was not spared from his cold ambition. And the princess, she saw everything. For years, she played her role perfectly, smiling in court, obeying every command. But deep inside, something was breaking. Something dangerous was growing. Then came the war. An enemy kingdom rose against her father, a rival king known not just for his strength, but for his sense of justice. While her father crushed rebels without mercy, this enemy protected the weak, and that difference did not go unnoticed by the princess. One night, she made a choice that would change history forever. She sent a secret message to the enemy king, not for peace, not for surrender, but for a deal. I will marry you if you help me end my father's reign. The war stopped. The wedding was announced. And just like that, the princess became the most hated woman in her kingdom. People whispered her name like a curse. Soldiers who once swore loyalty now spat at the mention of her. Even her father, the mighty king, was blinded by rage and betrayal. But he didn't understand. This was never betrayal. This was revenge. Inside the enemy palace, now her new home, the princess began her real plan. She wasn't just a bride, she was a weapon. She shared secrets,
Wahlstrategies.
hidden weaknesses of her father's empire, things no outsider could ever know. But here's the twist. The enemy king started to change. He saw her not as a traitor, but as someone carrying a heavy truth. A woman willing to destroy her own bloodline, to save her people. And somewhere between strategy and silence, they began to trust each other. Maybe even more. The final battle came faster than expected. Her father's kingdom fell from the inside, exactly as she had planned. Gates opened. Armies collapsed. The king stood alone in his burning palace. And when he finally faced his daughter, there was no fear in her eyes, only justice. Some say she gave the final order. Some say she couldn't even look at him. But one thing is certain, the kingdom was freed that day. So tell me, was she a traitor for betraying her father? Or a hero for saving thousands of innocent lives? Or perhaps she was both. Because sometimes the darkest betrayals hide the deepest truths. If you think she was a hero, comment justice. If you think she was a traitor, comment betrayal. And if you believe the truth lies somewhere in between, then you've just uncovered the real mystery. Subscribe now for more untold stories that history tried to hide.